Chapter 35 The Originator. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. All praises and thanks be to Allah, the originator of the heavens and the earth, who made the angels, messengers with wings, 2, 3, or 4. He increases in creation what he wills. Surely Allah is able to do all things. Whatever mercy Allah may grant to mankind, none can withhold it. And whatever he may withhold, none can grant it afterwards, and he is the Almighty, the All-Wise. O mankind, remember the grace of Allah upon you. Is there any creator other than Allah, who provides for you from the sky and the earth? None has the right to be worshipped but he. How then are you turning away from him? And if they deny you, O Muhammad, so were messengers denied before you. And to Allah return all matters for decision. O mankind, surely the promise of Allah is true. So do not let this worldly life deceive you, and let not the chief deceiver Satan deceive you about Allah. Surely Satan is an enemy to you, so treat him as an enemy. He only invites followers, that they may become dwellers of the blazing fire. Those who disbelieve, theirs will be a severe torment, and those who believe in the oneness of Allah and do righteous good deeds, theirs will be forgiveness and a great reward. Is he then to whom the evil of his deeds is made fair-seeming, as equal to one who is rightly guided? Surely Allah sends astray whom he wills, and guides whom he wills. So do not destroy yourself, O Muhammad, in sorrow for them. Truly Allah is the all-knower of what they do. And it is Allah who sends the winds, so that they raise up the clouds, and we drive them to a dead land, and revive the earth after its death. Such will be the resurrection. Whoever desires honor, power, and glory, then to Allah belongs all honor, power, and glory. To him ascend all the goodly words, and the righteous deeds exhort the goodly. But those who plot evil, theirs will be a severe torment. And the plotting of such will perish. And Allah created Adam from dust, then his offspring from tiny drops. And then he made you into pairs, male and female. And no female conceives or gives birth, except with his knowledge. And no aged man is granted a length of life, nor is a part cut off from his life, but it is in a book. Surely that is easy for Allah. And the two kinds of water are not alike, one fresh, sweet and pleasant to drink, and the other salty and bitter. And from them both you eat fresh fish, and find the ornaments that you wear. And you see ships slice the sea-water as they sail through it, that you may seek of his bounty, and that you may give thanks. He merges the night into the day, and he merges the day into the night. And he has subjected the sun and the moon, each running its course for a term appointed. Such is Allah your Lord. His is the kingdom. And those whom you invoke or call upon instead of him do not even own as much as the shell of a datestone. If you invoke them, they do not hear your call, and even if they were to hear, they could not grant your request to you. And on the day of resurrection, they will disown your worshipping of them, and none can inform you, O Muhammad, like him who is the all-knower of each and everything. O mankind, it is you who stand in need of Allah, but Allah is rich, free of all wants and needs, worthy of all praise. If he willed, he could destroy you and bring about a new creation, and that is not hard for Allah. And no bearer of burdens shall bear another's burden, and if one heavily laden calls another to bear his load, nothing of it will be lifted, even though he be near of kin. You, O Muhammad, can warn only those who fear their Lord unseen, and perform prayer. And he who purifies himself from all kinds of sins, then he purifies only for the benefit of himself, and to Allah is the final return of all. Not alike are the blind and the seeing, nor are alike the darkness and the light, nor are alike the shade and the sun's heat, nor are alike the living and the dead. Surely Allah makes whom he will hear, but you cannot make hear those who are in graves. You, O Muhammad, are only a warner. Surely we have sent you with the truth, a bearer of glad tidings, and as a warner. And there never was a nation, but a warner passed among them. And if they deny you, those before them also denied. Their messengers came to them with clear signs and with scriptures, and a book giving light. Then I took hold of those who disbelieved, and how terrible was my punishment. Do you not see that Allah sends down rain from the sky? We produce with it fruits of varying colors, and among the mountains are streaks, white and red, of varying colors, and others black. And men and beasts and cattle are also of various colors. It is only those who have knowledge among his slaves that fear Allah. Surely Allah is almighty, oft forgiving. Surely those who recite the book of Allah, and perform prayer, and spend in charity out of what we have provided for them, secretly and openly, hope for a sure gain that will never perish, that he may pay them their wages in full, and give them even more out of his grace. Surely he is oft forgiving, most ready to appreciate good deeds and to reward. And what we have inspired to you, O Muhammad, of the Qur'an is the truth, confirming that which was revealed before it. Surely Allah is indeed all aware and all seer of his slaves. Then we gave the Qur'an for inheritance to such of our slaves whom we chose. Then of them are some who wrong themselves, and of them are some who follow a middle course, and of them are some who are, by Allah's leave, foremost in good deeds. That is indeed a great grace. They will enter paradise. There they will be adorned with bracelets of gold and pearls, and their garments there will be of silk. And they will say, All praises and thanks be to Allah, who has removed from us all grief. Surely our Lord is indeed oft forgiving, most ready to appreciate good deeds and to reward, who out of his grace has lodged us in a home that will last forever. There toil will not touch us, nor weariness. But those who disbelieve, for them will be the fire of hell. Neither will it kill them, so that they shall die, nor shall its torment be lightened for them. Thus do we requite every disbeliever. There they will cry, Our Lord, bring us out. We shall do righteous good deeds, not the evil deeds that we used to do. Allah will reply, Did we not give you lives long enough, so that whoever would receive warning could receive it? And the warner came to you. So taste the evil of your deeds. For the polytheists and wrongdoers there is no helper. Surely Allah is the all-knower of the unseen of the heavens and the earth. Surely he is the all-knower of what is in the hearts. It is he who has made you successors, generations after generations in the earth. So whoever disbelieves, on him will be his disbelief. And the disbelief of the disbelievers adds nothing but hatred with their Lord. And the disbelief of the disbelievers adds nothing but loss. Say, O Muhammad, tell me of what you think about your so-called gods, whom you call upon besides Allah. Show me what they have created on the earth. Or have they any share in the heavens? Or have we given them a book, so that they act on clear proof from it? No, the polytheists and wrongdoers promise one another nothing but delusions. Surely Allah grasps the heavens and the earth, lest they move away from their places. And if they were to move away from their places, there is not one that could grasp them but him. Truly he is ever most forbearing, oft forgiving. And they swore by Allah their most binding oath, that if a warner came to them, they would be more guided than any of the nations before them. Yet, when a warner came to them, it increased in them nothing but aversion from the truth. They took to flight because of their arrogance in the land and their plotting of evil. But the evil plot encompasses only him who makes it. Then can they expect anything else but the way of dealing with the peoples of old? So no change will you find in Allah's way of dealing, and no decrease will you find in Allah's way of dealing. Have they not travelled in the land, and seen what was the end of those before them, and who were far superior to them in power? Allah is not such that anything in the heavens or in the earth escapes him. Surely he is all-knowing, all-omnipotent. And if Allah were to punish men for that which they earned, he would not leave a living creature on the surface of the earth. But he gives them respite for an appointed term, and when their term comes, then surely Allah is ever all-seer of his slaves.